Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
On this Saturday's Liqueur series, we're exploring Mr. Black. Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell me a little bit more about this product we got going on
All
today?
right, we got Mr. Black Cold Brew Coffee Liqueur from Australia. We've actually, in fact, a couple years ago, back before this crap happened, they've been to the house, which was really cool. It was the first time we'd ever had it was then. Chandler came to the house, and she works with Mr. Black and with Starward. It's also fun stuff we have reviewed in the past. But anyways, Mr. Black started in 2013 in Australia by Philip Moore, who's a distiller, and previously made a gin called Moore's Gin and a coffee snobs up designer named Tom Baker. They decided that coffee is good when it's done right and drinking's fun, but why not do them together and do it at night? Because who doesn't need drinking and coffee at night? It's a good plan, apparently. And Australia is obsessed with coffee and had been ever since it was brought to them in the 50s from Italy. They started drinking a lot of coffee in there. People are extremely fanatic about coffee in Australia, and they want to now make people fanatic about coffee liqueurs in Australia. That's the goal of Mr. Black. Mr. Black here was is made just north of Sydney in Australia. There, they have all specialty coffee beans that they always import from Ethiopia, Colombia, and New Guinea. They're all ethically sourced arabica beans. In fact, you can even get bottles that are single source that are just from Ethiopia, or just New Guinea, or just Colombia, which is very cool to get your wallets to try those hopefully someday. But I've never seen them here, but if we get a chance to do it, great. We have received free bottles before. This is one I've actually bought, but I've gotten bottles from them before. Just to let you guys know for sure. Let's see here. There is 1,100 milligrams of caffeine if you drink a liter of this. I think that's probably a really poor decision, will end very poorly for you. You should not do that, but just to be aware there is caffeine in this. The way it's made is, of course, they roast the coffee there on site. They just get the beans and roast everything on site. Then they distill on site a wheat vodka and then combine them together and make this Mr. Black, which is 25%. So not a hugely high ABV, but nice. I mean, as you can see, that is dark as dark can be. Mr. Black is a very apt name for this. And it also goes well with rye. Our friend Sagamore teamed up with them to make some really cool rye and Mr. Black cocktails. And we'll try some of those here at the end of this episode. So let's see what we think of this Mr. Black.
Coffee, bitter coffee.
Yes. Fresh ground black coffee, like you said, bitter, high cacao chocolate, vanilla,
Yeah,
cold brew coffee.
dark chocolate, high cacao, like you said. Just
Very bitter.
mm-hmm.
So you're not getting overly sweet notes to me. It's mostly that bitter coffee, cold brew. That's pretty much what you get on the nose.
Smells beautiful. I'm getting a stinging sensation, which I'm assuming is just going to be the alcohol vapors, but I'm not smelling an alcohol that I can pinpoint.
No, I don't smell anything that's remotely alcoholic. It smells like really good. It smells like really good cold brew. Dangerous cold brew. And when you go with good coffee, guess what? Magically, you get good stuff. Yeah, like the weeded vodka. I got nothing.
I'm finding the coffee, and again, that I'm getting a sting at the top of my nasal cavity, but I'm not finding any alcohol as far as on a flavor base.
That's a good thing. Oh, that's nice.
It's a little bit sweeter on the palate than I was expecting.
Agree.
But only on the front end.
Then
once the mid palate kicks into the finish, that's when the bitters all show up.
Yeah, it's that cold brew. And then it turns into it's a sweet cold brew that turns into like a really dark espresso with that same high cacao chocolate, little vanilla. Also, like if you had like those chocolate covered coffee beans, it reminds me a lot of those. Like they're bitter and they're really good if you like that kind of a combo.
A chocolate covered espresso bean.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really good.
Yeah, I bet this would make a fantastic addition to coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just throw this over some ice and,
Oh, certainly. It's as they say, it's
dangerous, but
dangerous evening drink that'll keep you awake.
Yeah.
Would not, like I said, would not suggest drinking a liter of this, but small amount. We'll have some nice caffeine in it though. Either way, it's really good. But yeah, like I said, it's made. I think they got over 30 different people that work there now. A team of distillers, roasters, baristas, and coffee fanatics is what they call them. Which is I want
This
that job.
reminds me of Snake Juice from Parks and Rec.
Snake juice.
Like
Okay.
keep you up all night, super caffeinated, but also alcoholic, so it will catch up to you.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, they do everything by hand there. Everything's bottled by hand, labeled by hand, obviously distilled and roasted by hand. But yeah, cool place there for sure. I really enjoy that. That's really good. So, like I said, they've teamed up with Sagamore to make some rye and Mr. Black cocktails. Since this is handy. They had just the regular 83, but I got the bottle and bond next to me, so that's what I'm gonna use. Because why not? Because the 83 is over there. I'm just too lazy to get up and get it. So this will have
We're
to
just
be.
gonna dump some in.
Just gonna dump a little bit of the rye in and see what we think.
I have a little bit left in my glass from our review.
Because the website said to do this. And if they say to do it, why not? Like I said, we love Sagamore. We like Mr. Black. Why not add them together?
Oh, now that smells interesting.
Ooh, it's all the rye spice, that bitter chocolate and espresso.
The anise and the black pepper.
Ooh, that smells really good. Oh, now it's like a coffee cake. Interesting. But yeah, this is basically their Mr. Black old fashioned. Oh, they said to dump orange bitters in it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some Jameson Orange to it because that's already orange. Because why not? Just a splash. There we go. That should be plenty of orange. Because it happens to be handy since we just reviewed it.
Oh,
Wow. At one drop of orange, it does crazy orange in here.
wow. I really enjoy just the blend of the Sagamore and Mr. Black. It's
Oh,
tasty, tasty.
drop of that orange in there. That's really good. It's like one drop. It's plenty. That is super awesome. I really like that. It's scary, good, and dangerous because it doesn't taste like alcohol at all.
Man, that orange is so predominant. That's
Hmm.
crazy.
That's so good. That's stupid good.
Oh, wow. Wow. That is very, very tasty.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, my suggestion is Mr. Black, some Sagamore, and some Jameson Orange, or if you have orange bitters or, Cointreau or triple sec, whatever you want to use for orange. Um, that is really delicious and really dangerous. What a hell of a combo.
Yeah.
Never would have thought of that without their website. So, great job, guys, and Mr. Black. This shit's great.
Yeah. That is a fun combo.
Yeah, and it's a liqueur Will actually likes. So, this is another number 4 or 5 now.
We don't come across a lot of them. Don't forget to hit
Almost
that like and
years
subscribe
later.
button. Click that notification bell. We're also live every Monday night. Come hang out with us there. Join the conversation. Become part of the community. Until next time, keep on crusading for better liquids in your glass. Cheers.